Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Around OvenBreak. And if I sound tired, well, I woke up like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. But also, I can't believe I have to do this again. I didn't know that there was another mode to this. I thought the hard mode of this would be the final variant. But no. There's a freaking master mode, or whatever the pub is called. And I'm pretty sure the new update arrives in, like, yeah, according to that time, it was probably like, I don't know, 5 hours. Maybe a little bit more because, you know, maintenance time or whatever. But again, like the last time that I played, this might be uploaded out of date, so you won't be able to do this anymore, which is unfortunate, so I'm so sorry about that. I didn't know that there would be an extra mode to this, but I'm going to at least show you, at least for future reference and future usage, if they decide to bring this mode back again, where to get all the memory fragments, and how to do everything that you can. So first, let me just state, if you know the combi from last time, I'm not going to change a single thing. Here, just follow my lead. Here we go. I'm just gonna instantly start because usually I would like use the first part of the video to set up like a combi, you know, just set everything up. But really, we don't have to do that because it basically saved our combi from last time. So, here's the important thing: you need to just play through this level normally, as of right now. Oh, and by the way, music changed, by the way, so it's a lot more like hectic and drastic. It's not so calming now. I mean, if it wanted to be any more terrifying, then guess what? Now it is. And I thought hard mode was terrifying enough, but welcome on in to what I think is called... Someone said it was called hard mode final. But well, I swear, there's so many names for this, I don't even know what the correct term for this. It could be hard mode final, it could be master mode, it could be crazy mode, it could be insane mode. I don't know. All I know is that this is pain mode 3. And I don't know how to handle myself anymore with this. Which, you think going through, like... I can understand, you know, going through it once, but then going through it twice in a more difficult mode with even more, like, memory fragments to guess, and, like, guess? Well, I mean, in some cases, yeah. That kind of is correct, but, like, it's just, why? And then that's not even the worst part. After all that, you have to go through this a third time to get all the memory fragments. I am going to complain about that a lot in this video, so you better buckle in on your seatbelt, because dear lord. Now, of course, I'm not going to just do this full blind, because I guarantee you if I did this, it would take me so long, and it would be, like, basically impossible for me to do this in time. So, I'm just going to be showing you how to get all of them, just like how I've done in the past. And by past, I mean, like, you know, before. I like how I skipped that memory fragment. Oh, okay, so we're in this part, and you gotta fight a giant robot. Yeah, a giant snowflake just starts brawling at you, and you gotta survive. But also, make sure to watch out for any of those keys. See, I just picked up one right there. So I would recommend really watching out to, like, use your dash, because you might just skip out on the key, and you might not even realize it. So there's one right there. I'll just use it right there, because they're not going to really put, like, a key immediately after each other. Okay, so there's one more key. It's right up there. Get this. And there's a bunch of frozen bear jellies. I also recommend collect as many of these frozen bear jellies as you can. Why? Trust me, it'll be important. But we go down here. Let's take a speed boost up here. We're going to go fast. And that's why you need the speed boost. And also, by the speed boost, I mean the plumbing all the frozen bear jellies, because you need to also get those frozen bear jellies, just so you can actually purchase the other memory fragment that's at the end of this level. And I know it seemed rather quick, but oh, and by the way, it says completed, so I'm pretty sure this is how you know this is going to be like the last stuff that you have to do. No more after this. And that makes me feel so grateful just seeing that. This floor is more difficult than you think, the second floor, and I'll explain why once I jump into this. So, let me just say this right now. Before you even start with anything, just try, if you see any rainbow bear jellies, you need to collect them. And that's important. Why? Because I'll tell you later. But right now, just try and focus on getting all the bear jellies. Even if it doesn't, like, if it just adds up to you, like, oh, well, it's just gonna give me, like, memory fragments that I've gotten before. Just in case, if at the end of, like, collecting all the bear jellies, a popping rainbow bear jelly appears, you need to collect that. And I will explain why, trust me. So we will get here, jump on top of the trampoline, which I'd say, oh, and by the way, this is a new part, because now you need to get these yellow bear jellies on these crumbling platforms, which I think is difficult for at least trying to get into the middle portions of the jump. You just kind of need to fall and then jump at the last second, and especially that part, which is kind of difficult. But then we just go through here, and then get the last bear jelly, yellow bear jelly specifically, and that's how you get the first memory fragment. But like I said, it's more difficult because you need to get all the rainbow bear jellies. And like I said, I just got one right there, but you need to make sure you get everything. I know it seems like I'm becoming a broken record saying the same thing over and over and over again, but I can't stress this enough, only just because, you know, I, off camera, failed at it myself because of how ridiculous and difficult it was, but luckily I'm not going to try and do that again, and hopefully show off me actually doing it, hopefully. So let's just keep on going the normal way. I think this is just to another plumbing memory fragment, but I'm still going to go ahead and like try and pull this off, only just because I need to get everything that I can. So you go up here for another pink bear jelly, then you go here, then double jump, and you also get yourself a potion. Fantastic. Now we got I can do it again, and another rainbow bear jelly. That's what we need. Here we go. Okay, we got those. That's fantastic. Okay, keeps on going forward. The star. Okay, get that. Oh, that was close. These levels can be very stressful. Absolutely stressful. What am I saying? I mean, this is plumbing crazy mode after all. So what am I going off about? And here we go. Another. Okay, well, I guess we're not landing on the trampoline, I guess. I don't even care if I took a hit there. I just want to be safe. If it's like, if this thing turns out to be like, okay, you could take multiple hits. That's good. That's very good to know. Because I'm going to probably take a lot of damage here, just so I can actually make sure that I guarantee these jellies. Okay, on some last rocking platforms. There's one up here, and there's that. So now we're on a portion that says last. Now this is finally important, because now we need to keep track of rainbow bear jellies, and then rainbow bear jellies. And then there's one up here, and then after you fall, you jump, then you double jump. And then, there's the last memory fragment, and that's why you need to get all the rainbow bear jellies in the level. Really, you basically have to play the level nearly perfect just so you can get the rainbow bear jellies. Because on the first initial thing, I thought you just had to get through the last part of the level fine. However, no, because you would only get like around 6 or just a couple of rainbow bear jellies. I think that was like 6 or 7. And then you would get the last couple ones and the level before it. And by the level 4, I mean like the stages, the parts of the level that you just ran in. I swear this is not going to be good. So this one is going to be a little bit complex, and I'll show you why. In fact, even with Ninja Cookie, it might seem impossible, quote unquote, to try and do this. I'm pretty sure. However, technically it isn't, and I'll explain why. Because all I'm just saying is that these first parts of the level, you don't even need to worry about it. Like, seriously, I'm not even joking. Because all this stuff has to do with, like, you know, flipping the math stuff and, like, you know, press buttons and, like, oh, this is what the button does. Right now, you don't even have to worry about that. Just make it through the level normally, because then you're going to make it to the new stuff. Even though that says 14. That's fantastic. So you're probably going to need to add stuff together. 1, 4. Oh, maybe they combine it together, actually. Because it's like 1, 4, 6, 9, right? Yeah, so I guess they just combine it together. 14, 6, 9. So you, like I said, you don't even need to press these buttons. But if you want to, I guess you can. But it just gives you the same rewards as it does before. So right now, yeah, look at that. Already a memory fragment that we already have. So just keep on running through. It's completely fine. Now it's going to tell you, like, oh, the items, stuff like, oh, that was the first one. Click on the one that had the arrow above it. There was the key right there. 2 gold coins. By 2, I mean 2 big ones. 6 gold coins. And then there was 7 silver, and I just forgot to press it. My bad, but honestly, who cares? But don't worry, that doesn't matter. That's 5, 7. I don't care at this point, because this part really doesn't matter. Heck, I might just press 9 just for the lull of it. I just don't remember. Yeah, I think it was 8. But anyway. Did you see me hit that button? Or like you see me jump all the way up there? That might be important later on, I'm just saying. So hear me out. Cool. Well, I don't know where the fail button went, but okay. So here, I think it's a new part. You need to try and press a bunch of levers. I'm not even joking. Like, just try and press as many levers as you can, because there's quite a lot of them. And even if you don't, then don't worry, because we have a strategy that might fix that, because we're playing as Ninja Cookie. So we kind of missed a lever there, so we're just going to go ahead and just keep on pushing forward. Even if we don't get all the levers, there is a lever that you can get in an easier way. Even there's one right here, which you can sneakily get, and here's the reason why. You can just jump up and get it. Now, I'm afraid that they might patch that in a future, like, place. Like, maybe in the future they might patch that, so I'm kind of scared. But now, we're on this part. So in this part, it's kind of simple. Do not press the red levers. Just don't at all. It's not worth any of your time. Oop. Just try and sneak him. Sneak him in. Even though I accidentally pressed one. So I basically failed that, and that's why it's actually very hard for Ninja Cookie to do this, because even on the rail part, this one, you can activate his plumbing super special skill. So you know what? Instead, we're just gonna go ahead and jump all the way up here and just get the last one. Does it seem scummy? Does it seem kind of like cheesy that we just basically got that just by jumping and like not even actually going for the stuff? Yeah, you know what? You might say it is, but this is plumbing crazy hard mode of crazy intense pain hard final mode. So I don't think I have any mercy. But also we can get another reward, which is 2,000 magic powder. So you know what? I'll take that to the bank. So this next one is actually, in my opinion, a little bit easier than the third one if you're not just trying to do the third level legit. However, I think all I need to say is that at least near the end, you need to follow the light. And now if you understand that pun, like I said, where in the last video I was like, if things are going to get a little bit dark, then you will know where this is going. So we're just going to go through this level entirely normally. Nothing, basically like nearly all these levels, nothing new actually appears until you get to the actual end of the level. So we're just going to just push through normally. Even if you want to try and get the other memory fragments, it doesn't matter. I guess relatively I could just speed this entire part up, but let me share my whole pain experience just so I can actually, you know, share how it would be if you were to go through it, just for reference. Oh, and also, the combi of the cookie and pet are disabled, and by the combi I mean the plumbing skill. I don't know, I mean, actually I'm not even running with the combi because these two don't even match each other. Isn't this Princess Cookie's pet? No, wait, that's the Princess Locket. Whose pet is the Fallen Star? It's not Ninja, because Ninja Cookies is a little ghost. I don't even remember. All I know is that Fallen Star, it plumbing revives, and I don't think I'll be able to revive here. And that's only if plumbing I get hit by an obstacle. So I feel like the little ghost would actually be a little bit better if I were to fall down a pit so I could be saved. But I'm not sure if that really works with this game mode. And if it does, cool, but in some places it's not even gonna matter. Because it's just gonna be like, oh, well, we're gonna disable your stuff. Alright, so now we're in the dark part, which means we gotta get all these light spheres. We don't actually need to get all of them, but if you want to, I guess you can, but like, it just helps you see, so I'd rather take vision other than loot. Actually, in some cases, that actually might be wrong, but you know what I mean. So we're just gonna keep on going through here. It gets darker and darker, but don't worry. We don't even need to go up there. We could just go down here willy-nilly. It's all completely fine, because we've been here before. Look at that! What was that, an angler? Looks like a big old anglerfish. Kind of looks beautiful. Alright, so we're going to keep going up. And there's a plumbing path we could have followed if we picked up the light sphere, which we were supposed to do. But it's fine as long as we see the path, and that's completely a-okay. So now, the next part. Oh, I see some jumpy shoes. So now we keep going here. These jumps are a little bit tighter, only just because they are only one platform. So just be careful with that. But then you get to the end there and pick up the destruction thing. I know the destruction thing was pretty hard to see, but trust me, you will see it. So now, just keep on following the light spheres. That's my big recommendation. So you see some down here, and then there's some more down here, and then there's some more. That was kind of close, but whatever. There's this here that you destroy with the big potion that you soon collect, and guess what? You're actually done with the level. I will say this right now. It's easy in the sense that like you don't have to do too much hard platforming. However, it's hard in the sense that you just need to know where everything is, because even I nearly messed up near the end there while trying to get the other like light spheres, trying to see, and also trying to pick up the destruction stuff for the memory fragments. So, on the more easy side, but still, everything has... Oh, wow, gold run. You want to do a gold run? So, I'm going to say this right now. This level is more confusing than the others, in my opinion. But, hear me out. So, we're just going to go through this normally, and this is about keys. I'm pretty sure we've seen this level before. It's all about just, like, collecting keys and just trying to collect, like, key pieces. But the thing is, we really don't need to worry about what to use the key on. More as if, at least for the first part, if that makes sense. More it's as if we need to just find out where the memory fragment is. And luckily, like I always say, I will show it to you. But it's just kind of interesting how this level is formatted now, at least in my opinion. And hey, look at that, there's a memory fragment down there that we already collected, so it's not a big deal. We're just going to rush through here. There's really nothing that we can collect here that really matters to us. If we want to, we can get that key, but there's really no point. I'm not even going to open that chest because guess what? That contains a memory fragment that we already have, or just extra loot. Heck, maybe there was just like other memory fragments that like weren't in the chest and just doesn't matter. Oh, cool, we got that. That's nice. Just gonna... Oh, I like how they look like keys with faces. Like, what's the point? I guess maybe style? But, like, I'm basically, like, gripping onto your face just to use anyway, so who cares? Oh, and by the way, these were key pieces. So, oops. So I'm not even just gonna worry about that. I kind of spent up one of the keys there, but it doesn't even matter. Oh, look at that. Special key. Alright, so now we're going through here. Yeah, I think that was actually a full key, to be honest. So there's a lot of chests that kind of appear, but let me just say, once you reach a specific top area, that's when you know when to just go up here. So, look at this. So there's some chests here, and then all of a sudden, memory fragment. I don't know why that's there. Like, it didn't even appear there before. It literally just appeared when I wanted to. Alright, this key, you need to save. Why? Trust me, you'll need it later. So we're just going to keep going through here, and I will tell you why it's important later on, because this next part was going to require a little bit of quick reaction, but there's kind of a way to tell where you are and when you need to find out where you are, if that makes sense. But basically, we just keep on going through here, normal level stuff, and then just do some random jumping. But you'll see a sign. There's a rainbow bird jelly right there. That's cute. And then just keep on jumping. Nothing really hard to deal with right now. Got some speed going on, going fast. And then now we're up here. Right now kind of doesn't matter. Just do some normal platforming. I would even recommend saving your thing. Okay, start double jumping. I'm not even joking. Literally, you had to start double jumping right there. I thought there was an easy sign to tell you, which I thought was a rainbow bear jelly, which maybe it was, and I just already run past it because I collected it. But there. After, there was like a whole session of like double jumps that you had to make, and then there was a single jump, but if you double jumped instead, you could get a lot of the jump shoe boosts, which means you can keep going up, and there was an entire trail of like jump shoes that you can collect, and yeah, that would lead you up to the last memory fragment. And good job, by the way, you're halfway there. And now you can get your second reward for this whole entire pain, being 3 blessing tickets for magic candies. And there's special ones too, so you might even get a good ranking out of that. Like ranking, I mean grading. You know what I mean. So let me tell you, I did this level before with both the treasures equipped, being the flipping guardian shield and also the moonlit compass or whatever it was. But technically, you don't even need to you don't even need to do this level with that. But I'm just gonna do equip just in case. But let me explain why. So remember, since we have the compass and also that compass, this is the bonus time level. So you might be scared as to think, oh no, what are they going to throw in the bonus time mix this time? Well, all I'm going to say, it's very interesting, if that makes sense. So, first of all, we're going to just go through this level just normally. Let's just play through normally. Let's get ourselves a bonus time. It doesn't even matter. You don't even need to get the bonus time if you don't have to, or if you don't want to. But I'm just saying, just gonna have a little bit of fun with this level, just get a lot of points, because why not? Because I'm here, so if you're here, then you're here with me. That's true, actually, because you're watching the video and you'll be here with me. But yeah, you just use up all the speed boosts that you want, get all the plumbing jellies that you want, and just really just go good. Get them good, kid. Or adult. It doesn't matter what age you're as long as you're following along nicely, then we're gonna do good together. So back to the actual video at hand, just gonna bump up here, then we're gonna get our first bonus time after this destruction thing. Yep, there's a T, I, M, and E, and then, whoop, there we go. So now we're rising up. It's kind of weird how Ninja Cookie kind of like bounces. Kind of like trying to, like, not even hanging onto the cane, it's just like boing, boing, boing. They're kind of buoyant. But whatever, we're just gonna go through here nonchalantly, just normally. And here we are. I feel like I did actually like fly past the memory fragment I already grabbed, but it doesn't matter. So now here's an important part of the stage. See that M? In fact, no, we're just gonna, yeah, you know, do you see that? There was an O that we could have gotten. And you're thinking, well, why would you care? Why? Why'd you skip out on the O? In fact, I could probably miss a bunch of letters and like, well, I guess they're magnetized to me, but like, at least just miss one letter. It doesn't matter if it's a B, the O, and N, U, S, T, I, M, or E. Just miss out on one. In fact, you can actually like do that easier later on. Just collect the rest for later. But look at that. Why? Look, memory fragment if you go past the E's. Fantastic. But anyway, hey, look at that. That's fine. The rainbow bird jelly stuff, that's actually if you go past it. But let me get that O real quick. So actually now I have it. Now pressing these buttons will give you the other letters for the bonus time that you missed. So if you missed any specific letter, then go ahead and grab it real quick. All I need to get is an E. Then I can get myself the T. And then press this button to get yourself the I, which kind of just abruptly pops up. Okay, go forward here. You can also just use your ninja star shooting skill, just so you can actually attract like one of the plumbing jellies to yourself. Make it a little bit easier. As you can see, all I need is the M really, so I'm probably just gonna save up the skill until the actual M appears. Well, I mean, and by the M I mean the E. What am I saying? Whew. And then E. There we go. So now what do you need to do for this bonus time? Yeah, just kind of like go in a path that you want. I kind of got hit too many times to the point where like I didn't have a shield anymore, so that's actually pretty unfortunate. It is kind of my fault. I should have like done some, you know, dodging more. But what do I do now? Well, you just jump and you get it. I know it seemed very abrupt, but you didn't even need to do anything in regards to the bonus times. I think all you need to do is just collect the third one technically, because you skipped the second one, and I don't even think you need to get the first one, to be honest. But let me tell you something. I'm proud of you right now, because, fun fact, you're more than halfway there. I want to give you a good old pat on the back if I could, but I don't know how I could do that. I hope that didn't sound like assault. So for this level in advance, let me just tell you, collect a bunch of frozen bear jellies. I'm not even joking. And also, that's just for the second one. The first one is also a little bit difficult to even track down too. And also, our plebing combi is turned off, so plebing, that's great. Our skill is turned off. So we're just going to go ahead and go through this level normally. And we need to just basically do everything we can to get as many frozen bear jellies as we can, just so we can make sure everything works out swell. And, of course, we don't technically, like, need to do anything, like, too perfect. But I'm just saying, if you want to get, like, the plebing memory fragment, plebing everything works. Yeah, okay, just follow their path, it's fine. Just gotta have some quick reflexes, it doesn't even matter. Okay, cool. Even the rainbow bear jellies, I don't even think you need to collect them as much as you think you do. But right now, we're just trying to focus on points. So, oh, cool, we got a key. And as long as we get frozen bear jellies. But also, you need to make sure the importance of the other plebing jellies, you know, like the plebing points. What am I saying? What am I saying? I mean just the importance of the other memory fragment. I know, I kind of suck with words, so if you're new here, welcome on in. But anyway, so we're just going to go through this level normally, except with the added stress of having to get all the frozen bear jellies. Even there was a rainbow bear jelly right there, which could have led to something sneaky. So what we're going to do, we're first going to go all the way up here, because this has an option for us. Because I know there was a memory fragment right here, but then it leads to something even harder. There we go, memory fragment. An actual memory fragment, a fragment that we can collect. So let's just keep on the collection of frozen bear jellies, because this is where it gets somewhat stressful. But of course I want to try and get everything. So let's get that. If I end up missing it, like missing the end goal, then I'm pretty sure it just means that plumbing, there's a path that probably led to even more frozen bear jellies, and I just didn't accomplish it. So I'm gonna go here normally, and right now it does seem like things are smooth. There's a frozen bear jelly transformation thing that we can collect. Yeah, just get all of them. Just get all of them. Just don't miss out on a single one, because there's so many that you can collect. So I'm hoping this is actually more than enough. I'm actually gonna go down here, because I think there's just a little bit more that we can collect. Okay, back up here, and then more. You go down, then you keep jumping down, and you keep going down. It's just a big old staircase. Then go over here, and there we go. Because we got all those frozen bear jellies, you can get the last memory fragment. I wouldn't say this level is actually hard. In fact, I think getting the first memory fragment is harder than getting the second one. But I just need to say that you just kind of need to make sure that you don't lose yourself and like try and go for like any other path. Because I feel like I don't know, just to me, it kind of feels like the amount of area to save yourself from getting like enough frozen bear jellies is tight. And by that I mean, like, I'm not sure if there's enough for you to collect. I think you need to take a perfect route, considering that this is like hard, crazy pain mode. But I'm pretty sure you can get it done. So for this one, you'll actually find the first one relatively early in the video. And by video, I mean plumbing level. I really like to make a lot of mess ups. By the way, skill disabled. I almost said combi, but I'm trying to fix my words on that. So let's count with 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, look at that. We counted to 9, baby. You want to do that again? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, look at that! Right there! Don't go up, you gotta go right there. Alright, well there's your first memory fragment. Like I said, it's relatively easy to get. Even if you mess up on it, it's not even gonna last you like 30 seconds to actually get it again. But right now we're just gonna play through the level casually, normally, and just simply. All I recommend is that I would try activating all the ice magic platforms, because I feel like that has an effect to it, but I think it's all about like activating the last one. But I'll show you why in just when I actually get there, because right now you're just gonna play through the level normally. It doesn't even matter much, but you are getting a lot of jellies out of it. At first I thought this level was gonna be about, oh well, you gotta collect a lot of jellies, but no, it's just you gotta get through the ice magic stuff. Because look at all this magic. It's just Is this even magic? Are we sure this isn't sleight of hand? That's probably the stupidest thing I've ever said. I don't know, but I love that. Is this magic or is it sleight of hand? I don't know, but anyway. Kind of weird how these ice creatures do have faces on them. It's like it's not even like, oh, did they carve them? No, they straight up grew with them. Like, what? But anyway, I'm just trying to find out stuff that I can say while we actually get to the new parts of the level, where we actually need to make progress. Now, all these are going to be fallen. You're fine. They're not actually going to fall on you because you're just going to jump over them. Really, like, the worst damage that you can do with those things is, like, maybe you can slam your face into it, or, like, when you jump over it, you can misjump and, like, you could, like, stub your toe or something. I don't know. But right now, just go through this normally. Look at all these frozen bear jellies and the rainbow bear jellies that you're getting because you're doing a good job, sport. Alright, let's just go through this part right now. Kind of missed that one, but it's fine. Why? Because we're just going to actually land on the next one easily. Also, don't try and fall down here, only just because it's going to be hard to get back up. That's what I'm trying to say. So, good luck with that. But I will at least say, this part isn't the most difficult, but just keep focus on, like, nearing the last part, because that's when the memory fragment will appear. So you jump up here, jump up here, jump up here, and then down there, that's where the last memory fragment is, and boom, you're done with the level. This level is actually a lot more easy than the other ones, in my opinion. It's kind of scary because you don't want to fall off near the end of the level, because if you fall off, then you have to restart and do the level all over again, because guess what? Like, you've probably seen this before, I'm not sure if you have, I don't even remember, but, if you fall, you can't save yourself. There's no, like, revive tickets, there's no, like, pick yourself up from the ground tickets or anything like that. No, if you fall, it's over. You can get hit, but you can't fall. But hey, you're so close now, because now you got the 65 memory fragment reward, which is these plumbing treasure tickets, which is basically, ooh, cool, just enhance a treasure, and it's probably just gonna take all of your coins away again. So welcome to the 9th floor, and this is probably one of my most disliked floors, because, hear me out, you have to go through this level twice, because at the end, the levels will split. So let me explain. So basically at the beginning, you don't even need to worry about a thing. Except it's 4, so you need to choose. So right now we'll just go down the first one, which is kind of obvious. So we go for 4-1. Luckily it doesn't start you at like floor plumbing 1, 2, and then 3. So right now, what you need to do here is you need to collect all the plumbing rainbow bear jellies. Just collect every single one that you see. Even if you take damage, just collect all of them. Trust me, it will be important. Because, I mean, it seems like the only thing that's eye-catching around here, other than plumbing silver coins and other stuff. Okay, make sure that you accurately put your jumps there, just so you can get more. There, double jump there. It might seem hard, but I feel like I'm just kind of playing at a sloppy rate. But right now, I just want to make sure that I get everything. And really, this level can go by fast, but it's just kind of difficult, you know? And you will take damage here if you want to. Only if you want to, though. If you want to try and do this perfect, then be my guest. But right now, I'm just kind of going at this. I'm kind of covering this in a way of, like, how fast can I beat this? Oh, and also, I apparently have the Jester Clown shoes. I forgot that I equipped those. I equipped those during the, when I wanted to do the clutch for the, this level in the normal hard mode. That's why. But it doesn't matter. Why? Because we're actually going to need to focus on that anyway. I think I missed one. If that's all that it takes for you to fail, then that's kind of scummy. But I think it kind of makes sense, though, because plumbing level 9. I'm going to be disappointed, though. Oh, boy. I'm going to take a lot of damage. I'm actually running out of energy. Will it be enough? I hope it is. If it's not, oh, that's going to be sad, because literally it took only one rainbow bear jelly for me to miss out on my dreams. No, apparently it was enough. Okay, well, I guess you can miss out on one. So, thank everything for that. So, realistically, we could just do the next level right now, which I think I might try. But I think I'll still do a cut just to be sure, because I like to have everything organized. But you might be wondering, oh, well, you only got one memory fragment. What's the point? Well, that's why you need to do this level again, because now you need to take the up path to go to what am I saying? Level 4-2. I don't know why I just added 4 and 2 in my head to make 6. But now you gotta do this level again, and honestly, I do recommend having the Jester shoes and also the Clown shoes on, because they give you as many jumps as you need, and considering how the plumbing skill for the cookie is disabled on this level, you are going to need it. So now we're going to the 9th floor again, except we're going to the top floor, which is 4-2 as far as I remember. Honestly, yeah, it does make sense. I'm just trying to remember what floor it was. So let's take the 4 just for a trophy. And this, I will tell you right now, is where it gets stupid. Why? So you enter 4-2, and then it shows you a question mark. What is this? Where are the platforms? Like, they're just gone. Like, the platforms will randomly appear. Just randomly. Unfortunately, I can't tell you a specific pattern when they'll appear, but you just have to hope that you luckily land on one and get the memory fragment on the end. Now, somehow, I did that on my very first try. I have no idea how, but really, that's just the level that I can primarily tell you it is just trial and error, and also luck, and knowing where the platforms will, like, lift you, because if you land on the platform, then it resets your jumps, so you can actually keep on jumping, but that's also why you need the the plumbing spring shoes, and also the clown shoes, so you can actually have some extra jumps to save you, just in case. And I'm just telling you, those treasures, they're basically a must-have for this level. Those are a guarantee if you want to beat that level, at least with ease. But, if you made it this far, congratulations. You only need to go through one more level, and you need to get only 2 more memory fragments. So now that you're here, you've made it to the final floor, the 10th floor, at the super hard insane mode, and I think these levels, at least this one, is very hard, but I think the second part is on a whole new level of difficulty. But let me just explain why. So first of all, you're gonna go through this level normally, because basically this gives you like the same copy and paste of like the normal mode and the hard mode. So really there's nothing that you need to collect here, because you've already gotten all the memory fragments from easy mode, and by easy I mean normal mode and hard mode. So there's nothing really new to tell you about this part, but what I am going to tell you is that the 2 new additions that they add to this are somewhat stupid. I think the second one is a lot more stupid than the first one, but I'll tell you why. But we need to actually make it there first. So right now, let's just go through, let's just skedaddle on our way, plugging through the level, easy peasy, because it's hard enough as it is, especially since we don't have our skill activated, like we don't have a skill, you know, turned on, because they shut it off for this level, of course, which I'm pretty sure it was off before, just for like, you know, normal and hard mode. Like, maybe for normal mode it was actually on, but I don't care. But right now, we're about to enter the next section, where you would usually get, I think it was the first memory fragment of hard mode, where you could get the frozen bear jellies. But right now, we're just gonna say no. We're just gonna go ahead and just take the long path aside. Only just because if you take this path, it's kind of useless, because it would get you the plumbing memory fragment that you already collected in hard mode. So we're just gonna say no to that, and just kind of relax here. So if you had a snack, I guess you could pause while eating a snack, but you could also just eat a snack here while running this, just for the thrill, I guess, if you wanted. And also, yes, these are actual platforms. The pink bear jellies are actual platforms that you can stay on, but still. But uh-oh, why'd it get dark? Now you need to follow a path that has both frozen bear jellies, and also light spheres. And that's a little bit more harder said than done, because it's all about just like making sure that you remember what path it's at. And also it combines a path of light spheres and frozen bear jellies. And sometimes that can be very confusing, because especially since the majority of the time you need to go up. So just keep it going up. You'll eventually soon make it, hopefully. But yeah, there we go. There's the last memory fragment, at least for this part. And now we make it to the exit. Now for this next part, here's where it gets insane, because now you have the speed stuff. Now let me tell you, for the first 2 sections where it tells you like, oh, this is the bears that you have to memorize, and then the simple math, it's easy. Like, you can get through it probably with flying colors at this point. But even with then so, at least the first part, yeah. But even then so, you don't even need to do this part, because it just gives you the last memory fragment that you got. So I got 400, what is it, 852, who cares? What is it, like, minus 467, I don't care. What is this, times 362. I somehow did this without even looking up any of the answers. Now here's where it gets stupidly insane, because it turns dark and it hides all of the jellies from you, and it's so hard to actually figure out what is what. So really you could just, like, you know, try and trial and error your way through here, but I'm pretty sure but the thing is, it just shows you the answers at the end, which I know it does that with all of them, but like, is it really worth it to go through that much pain? So I'm just gonna tell you right now, go through the one that says 501. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. If I did, then that's a problem. But yeah, okay, I went for the middle part. Now, there's actually 3 of them, so I'm just gonna tell you, go through the one that says 125. Yeah, so that'll be the top one. Just make sure that you pause so you make sure that you go through the next one. That one. And now there's one more, which this one is, of course, I think it's multiplication. Yeah, just go through the one that says 1,728. Almost 1738, which would have been funny, but nope, not this time. So jump through here, and boom, you made it through the level, and you got the very last memory fragment. And I know you could do that level legit, but if you tried doing that level legit, you would have to keep going back and forth, making sure that you didn't accidentally pick up any of the jellies, doing the math, making sure that you made it through the right door, and it would be the most painful experience of your life. So I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna be like the cool teacher. I'm just gonna be like, you know what, kids? Here's the cheat sheet. That's all the answer you need. That's how you make it through this level, and you're now done. And you also get some special dialogue too, which it goes deep down because you see Sea Fairy Cookie, which, let me do a quick cut here because time restraints and stuff like that. And also that comment I got was right, where if you did this, you would get an epilogue, but it wasn't at the end of hard mode, it was the end of the master mode. So now let's just go through this. Help. Anyone. Help. Before the darkness consumes my heart. That's all you get. Well, if I knew it was going to be that short, I wouldn't have done a cut in the clip. Literally, does it show it in the story? It's just blank. It's just a replay. It just shows this. Wow, actually, if you replay through it, it doesn't even go with the music. And now happiness time. There's not. I will say that is an interesting detail, kind of throw in, and especially it's a lot more ominous because there's not even a title of that. It just kind of shows Sea Fairy is indeed in peril, and I think this will continue on once it goes to, you know, the flipping what is it? Was it Sugarterra? Lost City of Sugarterra, where we meet Lobster Cookie and also Mocha Ray Cookie. But yeah, that continues on. But you get your final reward for doing all this, being a title, which is, as it says here, I can't tap it. Actually, does it show right here? Yes, it does. Ascended the Tower. Add some flair to your nickname. Fantastic. Which means that's what you get. And also Unraveler of Secrets. You, why not? Because you get the Tower of Frozen Waves hard mode final reward. And this was hard mode? What was the last mode called? Oh my lord. And I like how, down there in the fragment section, it says 70 out of max. Because you've basically gotten all the rewards now. So we've basically unraveled all the secrets, I'm pretty sure, the Tower of Frozen Waves. And I don't need to worry about this thing ever again. And if you ever want me to do a video on the Tower of Frozen Waves, just look back on these videos. The pain that I went through with normal mode, and the guides for hard mode and crazy mode, or hard final mode, or pain mode, or insane mode, or master mode, or whatever the pleb is called. What matters is that I'm done. I've gotten you all the answers, and good luck. And good job if you've done it already, and good luck if you're about to do it, if it ever gets re-released, because by the time that I release this video, the event is over. But this is just for future use. But with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share this video with your friends if you enjoy my cookie run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet, or you want to, hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. I also have merchandise if you want to check it out, but I'm not forcing you to buy anything at all. I also have a Discord down in the description if you want to check that out. It's a fun time down there, and we're trying to expand each and every single day. And last but certainly not least, there's a link down in the description again that leads to a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Cookie Run YouTube set for absolutely free. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.